My name is Nate with Common Sense Gaming, and I don't think graphics really matter in video games. I played a ton of video games over the years. I'm 23 now, and I have to say that graphics have never once been a determining factor in how I felt about a game. We'll see this all the time with sequels or with new AAA games or whatever in video game discussion overall. We talk about graphics. That's always been weird to me. Graphics are more realistic than ever. That's a selling point? What about the gameplay? Show me gameplay. Show me what I can do in the game with my character. Show me more about the story that's being told. That's what's important. Show me what I can do with my friends. That's what's important. Now let's talk about the difference between graphics and an aesthetic, because I think graphics and like how high quality of the graphical fidelity is and how high resolution the textures are, how cutting edge it is. I don't think that's very important if your game is terrible. They're cool, I guess, but what's more important than how high quality the graphics are is the aesthetic. And that's where I think we should be focusing our energy on, because we can all subjectively have different interests on an aesthetic. Do we like, you're watching Overwatch right now in the gameplay, do we like Overwatch's more cartoony type of aesthetic? Do we like Call of Duty Modern Warfare's more where they tried to go for realism? I hate that word so much in video game discussions. Oh, these game graphics look so real. But that's what Modern Warfare tries to do. We can subjectively like both, and they can both be equal graphics, because in my opinion, games like Overwatch, games like Pokemon Emerald, games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Black Ops Cold War, they all have the same level of graphics. They're perfect for what the games are. They stay clear of their own aesthetic, or I mean, they are. Sorry, let me. They stay true to their own aesthetic, and that's what's important. The graphics are not taking away from the storytelling. Or in Overwatch, we're not really telling stories. The graphics don't get in the way of gameplay. That's important. You can crank up your FPS in these types of games. I love that option. You know what's fascinating? It's if we look at the games that are some of the most popular games right now. Look at Minecraft. Would you look at Minecraft and say that these graphics are realistic? No, you wouldn't? Wow, I'm shocked. Well, why are you using that same argument when you're talking about Far Cry or the next Call of Duty or Dying Light 2 that's going to come out at some point? Why does it matter if a game looks realistic? It doesn't matter, because gameplay is way more important. The gameplay mechanics, what we can do with our friends, the storytelling, this is what's important to a game, and is it staying true to its aesthetic? Minecraft is such a perfect example because it stands the test of time. Minecraft came out like a decade ago. The graphics don't really look all that different. The graphics are very blocky, obviously. I don't need to describe this. You've seen the game. But yet, we love it. Minecraft has all of my respect as a game, and I think it is a beautiful example to use in video game discussions. You know what's great about Minecraft? Is the core gameplay. That's what's exciting, and that's how you should rate a game. That's why I can't believe it when IGN or PC Gamer or Steam reviews, conversations with friends, Reddit threads, whatever, when the discussion turns to graphics, and it's meaningless, it's nonsense. A naive little Nate many years ago, when I was like 15 or something, 14, 13, 16, whatever, I probably would have said something like, oh my gosh, I love Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 so much more than Black Ops 2 because it looks so much more realistic. That what I am not understanding there is an aesthetic difference, and that's what's important, and that's what I can be subjectively picky and choosy about if I want, because it's basically art at that point. And again, let's make it clear, we're not talking about bugs in a game like, oh, the graphics are bugging out here, that's not supposed to look. That's a completely different issue. Obviously, that's going to take away from the immersion and the storytelling. That's not good. But strictly talking about the aesthetic. And this is why Pokemon Emerald and The Last of Us 2 and the new Demon's Souls on PS5 and Overwatch and Call of Duty 3, these can all have the same level of good graphics. They're just different aesthetics. And I know that sounds weird when you take a game like Pokemon Emerald, like this is for a Game Boy and it's like a 2D pixel game, and you're comparing this to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Warzone. How can you say these have the same exact perfect level of graphics? That's because there's nothing hindering the storytelling. That's what's important. They stay true to their own aesthetic, and I think that's all that matters in a game. Just stay true to itself. Graphics do not matter in a game. The core gameplay and the aesthetic is what truly matters. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of the day. Take care.